Hello students, welcome back to maths class. In last class we completed the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. In today's class let us start a new chapter that is nothing but some applications of trigonometry. Okay children, so last class what we learned, just recall once because that is the basic knowledge that we have to use in this chapter. Is it okay? So now see here, in the last class we learned about trigonometry. So what is the meaning of trigonometry? Just recall once children, what is the meaning of trigonometry? In this tri means what children? 3. Yes, tri means 3 and God means sides and metron means measurement. Metron means measurement. Yes children. So after learning this you understood that what is the definition of trigonometry? Trigonometry is a study of measurement of sides or angles. Yes, children, that we learned in the last class. And even we can apply trigonometry only to the right angle triangle. Then what are the uses of trigonometry? We learned in the last class. What are the uses of trigonometry, children? We are using trigonometry to find the height and distances of various objects. Height and distances of various objects without actual measurement. Yes, children. So, and what are the angles we learned? That also we have to make use of that in this chapter. So, let us start this chapter, children, now. Okay, so now we already learned that trigonometry is applicable only to the right angle triangle. Okay, so now see here, when the case number 1 and 2, we have seen the last chapter, so that let us recall that once again. So if I take the case number 1, okay, I am standing here. I am standing on the ground and I am looking the top of the building. Yes, no, any building if I see. Okay, then how I have to see, children? Actually, I am seeing horizontally, like this level you have to see. I am seeing the camera now. But if I want to see some objects which is top, that we have to lift our head. Yes, the children. So eyesight moves in that direction, right? Actually, it is horizontal, but we are lifting our head to see that object. Okay, in the class there is a fan. Okay, if I see like this, I can see the fan. No, I have to lift my head to see the fan. Right, children? So it makes an angle or not? Yes. So that angle, which is that angle? Let us see now, children. Okay. So now see here. First is if I see like standing here. Yes, I am standing here. Actually, from the eyesight, if I see my horizontal eyesight will show the horizontal line like this. Yes, my children. But when I am seeing the black boys team now school, so I have to lift my head. Yes. So it will the top of the black boys I have to see. So actually like this it will be. Yes, now to the ground. But when I am seeing it is horizontal line, but I am lifting the head means my eyesight moves in this direction, right? So here it makes an angle. Can you make out this angle, children? This angle, see, to the horizontal line, to this line. What is this line called? I am seeing the black boys in here. So then it makes an angle, right, children? So before learning that angle, we should know what is this line called. This line called. This is called as line of sight. What we call this? Line of sight. Okay, so and this is called as horizontal line. Horizontal line and the line of sight makes an angle here. Makes an angle here. Will you make out, children? And this angle is an acute angle. Will you agree? So this angle is a right angle. Always to the ground when the vertical pole should be. It is always vertical. Vertical means it is a perpendicular in nature. Got it, children? So now here the angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight, this angle is we raise our head to see the top of that object. We raise our head. Actually, we have to see horizontally, but we raise our head to see that object. So we are lifting our head. So it makes an angle to the horizontal line. That angle is called as angle of elevation. We can write it as theta or any angle we can give in that matter. Okay, children. So if I say ABC like this, here AC is called as line of sight. How our eyesight move to the horizontal level with respect to that line, that is called as line of sight. So this is called horizontal line. Horizontal line and line of sight makes an angle. That angle is called as angle of elevation. Okay, children. So if I see about angle of elevation, I also should know about angle of depression. So angle of depression means what? It's the second case, children. So if I am sitting on the top of the building, yes, children, I am here. So I have to see any of the, in the last class we said the car is on the road. We are seeing the car, right? No. So actually I have to see horizontally. My eyesight moves like this. But when I am seeing the car which is moving on the road or standing on the road, then I have to lower my head. Will you agree or not, children? When I am seeing like this, I have to lower my head, means angle square comes below the horizontal level. Yes or no, children? So actually I have to see like this, but I am seeing in this position. Will you agree or not? So to the ground. It's on the ground. So it makes an angle like this. See, this is horizontal line. Okay, so this is the line of sight becoming. So this is called line of sight. How my eyesight moves to the horizontal line, through the horizontal line. So that angle makes here. Yes, so the downward direction, the horizontal line. So the line of sight and the horizontal line, where how it is there? Line of sight is below the horizontal level line. That is called, the makes an angle here, angle of depression. What we call this? Angle of depression. Okay, so the angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight. In this case is different. What is that? In this case, if I lower my head to the downward direction to the horizontal level. Okay, so that angle forms is called as angle of depression. So these are the two cases, children. So these three things are there. One is horizontal line, one is line of sight, another is angle of elevation or angle of depression. Okay, children, angle is measured in degree always. Beta means any angle is in that matter. Is it okay? So this is about the two topic we have to explain in this chapter, because these are the basic knowledge to be used for the next exercise problem. Okay, children, so you have to identify when we form an angle of elevation, when we form an angle of depression. Okay, so when is that case, children? When you are standing on the ground, you are raising your eyesight to see the top of any object. Okay, so that makes an angle, and the angle is called as angle of elevation. When you are sitting on the top of the building and you are viewing the car which is on the ground, then you have to lower your head to see the downward direction. That makes an angle there. That angle is called as angle of depression. Is it okay, children? So let us write about little bit about angle of depression, angle of elevation, and the line of sight. So these three are very, very important in that matter. Okay, children? So let us write about this thing. Okay. So now see here. Write about line of sight. This is not a note, short note upon this. Yes, children? So here, first one is called as line of sight. What do you mean by a line of sight? Line of sight. Okay, so write here. Line of sight is the line. Line of sight is the line drawn from the eye of an observer. Eye of an observer. Okay. Observer to the point. In the object viewed. By the observer. Okay, children. So, line of sight is the line drawn from the eye of an observer. If I am standing here, I am the observer. Yes, children. From my eyesight, I am seeing the point. Which point? We see point. Now you have to view. Yes, no. So, this line is called as line of sight. Okay. So, then next about angle of elevation. Write down the angle of elevation of an object viewed and angle of elevation of an object viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when it is above the horizontal level. That is, okay, what is IP means? That is short form. That is the case when we raise our head. When we raise our head to look at the object. Okay, so first case is like this. Okay, children, looking at the object here. So we have to raise our head from the horizontal level. So that is called as angle of elevation. Okay, so this first case is this. Now let us think about angle of depression. Okay, so angle of depression is what? Let us write the angle of depression. Is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when it is below the horizontal level. Below the horizontal level. That is the case when we lower our head, lower our head, lower our head to look at the object, to look at the object. Okay children, so this is about the short note on line sight, angle of elevation and angle of depression. So what do you mean by angle of elevation children? An angle of elevation of an object viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight. The angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when it is above the horizontal level. So when I see like this, just now above the horizontal level, it forms an angle. That angle is called as angle of elevation. Yes, children. Angle of depression is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when it is below the horizontal level. So line of sight with the horizontal, but it is below the horizontal level. So this is above the horizontal level, this is below the horizontal level. You have to understand when you have to use these two things. Okay, children? So then that is the case when we lower our head to look at the object. So when we lower our head, so from the horizontal we are lower our head. So that makes an angle. That angle is called as angle of depression. Yes, so children, hope you all understood both the cases. Okay, so now after understanding this, so let us see how to find the height and distance, okay, using this matter. Okay children, so height and distances we can find without actual measurement here. See, what is the miracle? Without measurement tape or anything, we are measuring height and distances. Let us see how to do that children. Okay, so to do that, we need a specific angle that we learned in the last chapter. Okay, just we will recall all that angles. Otherwise, we cannot solve this problem. So, which are the angles we need? The trigonometric ratios or some specific angles we learned. Just recall children, what are the specific angles we learned? Just recall all the angles. Let us recall children once. Okay, so first angle we learned, that is for sine. Yes, no? Sine A or 0 degree, 30 degree, then 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Just recall all the angles now. Okay, sine 0. Sine 0 is how much children? Sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 half. Sine 45 1 by root 2. Sine 60 root 3 by 2. Sine 90 1. Okay, if you know sine, you can write cos very easily. Cos A. Cos A is 90 degree. What you wrote, that you write for 0 degree now. 1 root 3 by 2. 1 by root 2 half, then 0. Okay children. So then sine you know, cos you know mean sine A by cos A. What? Sine A by cos A is tan A. Sine A by cos A is tan A. Means we will get now tan A. Tan A is how much? 0 by 1. 0 by 1. 0 by 1 is how much? 0. Yes. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. When you divide 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, what you will get? 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Okay. 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2. Same means divide means 1 gets. Root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2. Root 3. Root 3. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is what children? Not defined. 1 by 0 is not defined. So can we write now children? 1 by 0 is not defined. Like this, if you know these three values, okay, more enough. Okay, so how can we use related, how it is having relation, let us see in exercise problem, children. Okay, so let us move to exercise problem. Okay, take exercise number 12.1. Exercise number 12.1. The question is based on angle of elevation as well as angle of depression. Okay children, now most important is you have to identify whether it is an angle of elevation or angle of depression. Okay, it's left to you now. Let us see the question properly. So the first question is, a circus artist is climbing a 20 meter long rope, which is tightly stretched, which is tightly stretched. And tied from the top, of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope. With the ground level is 30 degree. The figure is given, children. So this is the figure. Okay. A, B, C. This is 20 meter. This is 30 degree. Okay, see the figure. Okay, always they won't give figure. You have to draw the figure by reading this question. To understand the question, you have to draw the figure for that. Then you have to do the calculation. Okay, that many steps involved in that. So first try to understand each word of that sentences. Okay, now see here. A circus artist. You know circus is children. So everybody likes circus. So a circus artist is climbing a 20 meter long rope. Circus artist is climbing a 20 meter long rope. So where it is 20 meter long rope. So this is a rope. Yes, children. Circus artist is climbing this rope. How much lengthy rope is that? 20 meter length is there. Okay, rope. So then, which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole. So what is this? This is a vertical pole. So this rope is tied tightly to the ground. Okay, it is attached to pole and it is attached to the ground. So then from the pole here this line. Okay, so like this it is. So we have to join, you will get a right angle triangle. Now see here, a circus artist is climbing a 20 meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. So vertical pole to the ground, they are tightly stretched there. Okay, find the height of the pole. So this height you have to find out. Height of the pole you have to find out. Then what is given? If the angle made by the rope, this is the rope, angle made by Okay, so angle, this angle made by the ground and the road. Here it makes an angle. So this is called angle of elevation. Yes, children, C is a point. So here, actually it is a horizontal level. You are lifting your eye means it will be here. So it's like, it's not a just object it is. Now see here, it makes an angle how much degree there? 30 degrees. So from C, if I lift my eyesight, this is a line of sight and it makes an angle 30 degree. So that angle is called as angle of elevation. Yes, no, from the horizontal level, if we raise our head, makes an angle, how much degree? That angle is called as angle of elevation. So which problem is this? This is based on angle of elevation. Okay, children? Now see here, first what is we will write. So AB is what is AB? The height of the pole. So we will write AB. Height of the pole. Height of the pole is not given. Height of the pole, that is AB, is not given. Right? So then, what is given? AC, length of the rope. The length of the rope is given. Length of the rope is given. How much? 20 meter. What is this angle given? This is called angle of elevation. How much degree? So angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. How much degree? 30 degree is given. Yes, no? These three things. So in this one thing you don't know. So children, so if it is 30 degree, one angle you know, any one side you know, another side you have to find out. See, I didn't ask ear to ear distance how much is. They asked what is the height of the pole. AB length you have to find out. Okay, AB length pole height you have to find out. What is given? 20 meter is the given. Yes, no, children. So it makes a 90 degree right angle triangle. Correct or not? So children, once see 90 degree front to this side is called as hypotenuse. Will you agree or not? This is hypotenuse is given. 20 meter is given. What you have to find out is that at one side you have to find out. Yes, children? This is hypotenuse. AB don't know. That AB length you have to find out. Height of this pole you have to find out means you have to use in this one angle no, one side no means another side to find out. We have to use any one of the ratios. Which ratio have to use? See here, you know. This is 30 degree. 30 degree front side is opposite. Okay, so it is adjacent. This is hypotenuse. So what do you want to find? Opposite side you have to find. Hypotenuse you know. So opposite and hypotenuse having which relation, children? Trigonometric ratio. Opposite hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse is called as which ratio? Very good. Sine ratio. Means sine angle we have to use. Which angle we have to use means you have to think with which side they have given, which side they asked. That ratio you should know. See children, 30 degree front side is called as opposite. This is adjacent. This is hypotenuse. I want to find out this means opposite you want to find. Hypotenuse you know means it is opposite by hypotenuse. Which ratio is that? Sine. You can use sine ratio now to find the height of that pole. Yes, now see children, we can use in triangle ABC. Angle C is 30 degree. Then right angle triangle means Pythagoras don't use children. Here we have to use to find the height of the pole. We have to use angle of elevation. Okay, so now how can you use that here? See here. So you know hypotenuse, you don't know opposite. Then find using sine. Sine, how much degree given? 30 degree. Sine A is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Okay, sine 30 is how much? Sine 30 is half. So I said to biology, sine 30 is half. Okay, is equal to opposite is AB don't know. AB I have to find. AC I know. AC is 20. Can we calculate this, children? Okay, so see here. Just cross it. 20 ones are 20 by 2 is equal to AB. So AB is equal to 20 ones are 20 by 2 is equal to AB. 2 ones are 2 tens are. What is the answer? AB is equal to 10 meters. You can understand. Is it okay? So what is the height of the pole? Therefore the height of the pole AB is 20. So write it. Height of the pole. Height of the pole is equal to 10 meter. So this is 10 meter. This is 20 meter. Yes, my children? So it is half coming here. 20 by 10 is 2. Yes, no children. So like this we have to complete this problem. So hope you all understood. Till then, take care. Thank you.